How can I evolve faster if all this is a play? We say it is a play because we do not find any specific purpose, any ready-made purpose there. So the answer to the question is why everything is happening is very simple, that it is simply happening. You can call it a play. Evolution is a part of the play. Evolution is a part of this dream that is appearing. It does not matter whether it is true or false. The evolution happens anyway. Even if you don't do anything, the evolution will happen. Because if evolution is assumed that it is happening, we can assume like this from our experience, then you did nothing to evolve up to the human level. There was nobody who did anything to evolve up to here. Still it happened. That is the built-in facility in the illusion, you can say. Nobody was there to speed it up also. Still it happened. Since it is timeless, everything has already happened. Can something be done in the illusion to speed it up? Yes. After knowing all these facts and truths, after clearing all your assumptions about what you are, about what this illusion is, remove all the doubts, remove all the false beliefs, and with this knowledge, the evolution will automatically speed up. Why it slowed down? That is the basic question here. Even though everything has happened already, why I am already not at the peak? And the reason is ignorance. That is the probably biggest cause of devolution or stagnation is ignorance. So far, Mother Nature has done her best to keep the evolution going. But now in the human form, you have a little bit of control over it, and you can speed it up a little bit by removing the ignorance. What the ignorance does is keeps you bound to one form, to one state of mind, to one kind of experience. Remember, it is repetitive experience. That is one thing we learn about the mechanics, that it repeats in cycles. Once you start learning about the illusion, this is the first thing we come to know, that it repeats. Why does it repeat? Why are we stuck? Because of ignorance. Because you don't know what it is. Because you don't know what we are. So the pattern continues. That stops or slows down the evolution. Actually, it will never stop. And to devolve, you will need to do something really bad to go back, to go down in the ladder of the evolution, which many people do. And the reason is also ignorance. For example, bad actions, bad mentality, violence, causing harm, stupidity. There are many, long list. So they go down actually in the ladder of the evolution. They come down and they are recycled back into simpler forms. So knowledge avoids this kind of harmful patterns in our lives. Knowledge will speed it up 1,000 times. Sometimes it is said that as a human, it will be your last birth. However, we don't go into that part of the illusion on the path of knowledge, because we know that there are no births, there is no death. Illusion is complete illusion. There are no true parts in the illusion. So everything is simply appearing, including the evolution. So we do not worry about it, because you are already at the top. You are already ultimate. Your identification with this creature will cause these kind of thoughts. It is all good if you know that it is all false. As soon as you assume that this evolution is true, this human being is true, I am this human being, or I am something else which is evolving. Many people have many theories. Because this human creature will die, it does not really evolve, it dies, it is destroyed. So there is something else which must be evolving. So the good news is that is the whole, that is the existence. It is appearing to evolve, and it is almost certain that it will change into something else, because impermanence is its nature. So as long as you are established in knowledge, there is nothing to worry. It is already perfect as it is. Then the evolution becomes a play. It becomes entertaining. To speed it up, slow it down, reverse it, forward it. It comes under your control. And the key is knowledge. The key is not knowing how the manifestation is happening, how to manipulate the illusion. No, that is not the proper way. Probably you will end up destroying the illusion because it is already set up perfectly. All you can do is flow with it, flow in the same direction where it is taking you. That is possible only with knowledge, not by manipulating anything. It is good to have knowledge of the illusion, but it is counterproductive to change it, because it shows ignorance, it shows a little bit of selfishness. So I can say a lot about it. Right now, my suggestion will be to simply get established in knowledge, remove all doubts, progress, everything is happening perfectly. Sometimes I say it is like a train. If you want to go from one city to another, what do you need to do? Just sit in the train. Go and sit in the train. The train is already going to that city. Same way, if you want to progress, if you want to evolve, just take the train of spirituality. And the fastest train in this universe is path of knowledge. You are already on the train. Nothing more needs to be done. You need not push the train. You need not run inside the train. There is no need. It is a royal path. It is taking you there. Knowing this, we enjoy the journey. That is my session.